recruit, retain, what was the next one? What was that? It was grow. Grow. Recruit, retain, grow. That's quite strong, isn't it? Think of that. Mona has ingrained that ethos into our business, and she has taken that from really from nowhere and made that a boardroom discussion topic and enabled the board to be comfortable to be talking about people and people development within the space of 2 to 3 years. So think about that because it does affect everybody's careers here. Recruit, retain, grow. It's quite strong. Good news. This is the last presentation of the day. At Reading, I got a clap for saying that. Thank you. Now that clap means just one thing. It means that there is one presenter who has not had a clap today, and that is Phil, and he's sitting there sulking. He likes clapping, as you know, so can you give him a big clap to cheer him up? Good. Now you're woken up again, I'll continue. I'm going to continue on with the growth theme, talk about the technical training. If I keep doing that, you'll hear horrible sounds, I'm told. You will. Talk about the technical training we do under the branding of BSI Training and Assessor Development. And I'm going to start off by just talking to you about this slide. What does BSI Training do and what does Assessor Development give BSI Training? Assessor Development was created out of a need to continue to train our assessors some years ago, when for a large period we stopped doing that. We stopped providing training to our client-facing individuals. What Assessor Development is also doing, it is ensuring that the message we give to our clients is consistent with the message we're giving to our assessing staff. So when our assessing staff meet the clients, or whoever has been on the training courses meet each other, the message is the same. That's quite powerful for us. That's quite strong for us as a business. So how does it work? What happens? The assessor training program is driven through something known as the Assessor Development Forum. You've heard about this during the course of the day. The Assessor Development Forum drive the strategy, implement the strategy. Here you've got the names of the people who sit on the forum. The forum has been together for around 4 years. Names have come in, names have gone out, etc., as the business has developed, as the business has evolved. This group of people, with the exception of me at the bottom, because I don't really attend the meetings, I make sure they happen, should be very proud of the work they have achieved over the last 4 years or so, and particularly the last couple of years, where the work has been quite powerful. It is truly cross-functional. You'll see here we've added Stuart Heggie to the group, who strongly represents the EMEA countries. Now, how does this work? The group meet together, and they meet every couple of months or so, and what they do is they bring their foresight, they bring their experience to the table from all the different disciplines they represent, and also the voice of the customer to the table. And what they do is they identify training needs, potential training needs, perceived training needs. We then go through the cycle. We test that. We're testing that more and more using BSI Learning Advantage, the training needs analysis tool we've developed internally. And then from that, we focus, we hone the training, we design the training to cover the appropriate subjects using the appropriate medium. We then deliver, and what we will do then is we will go around the cycle again, we will reevaluate and feed that back to the forum for discussion. That's the cycle we are using, and it's working quite effectively for us. So, we need to move on from that, because so far I have spoken about the original concept of training assessors. And if I move back to here, you can't see this from where you are. If I look at the pop-up here, and we talk about the theme of the conference, Rising to the Challenge 2010, Inspiring Leadership, one EMEA, one BSI, we now need to take our work and stretch that across that concept. And our focus needs to change and extend for the year ahead, and we need to develop. What are we going to focus on during this year? What is coming up? This. We're going to conduct a core product analysis across the range of the products we have and gain an understanding of where we are as a benchmark across the business and produce reports and results from that and training solutions. As we go into more areas, we need to think about one BSI, one EMEA. There are more people in business who need to know technical issues other than just assessors. Last year we started something called the Product Knowledge Forum, and out of that came some good things, as you'll see on the screen. We will be recreating this reinstating this during this year and extending that. Some people in this room sat on that forum when it met last year, and we will reinstate it for this year. Thinking about the One EMEA, we have some very, very good things going on out there in the countries. We have some good things going on in the offices. We need to bring it all together. We're missing a great opportunity. We are also duplicating lots of work. And a couple of weeks ago, we had the people you see here brought together, and we took them through some core base assessment techniques and training techniques. And we agreed the core base assessment philosophies. And these guys now, by default, have become a virtual training team across EMEA. And yesterday, we had all the managers of these guys with us. And we agreed in this very building that this year we will commit to making this work. Didn't we, chaps? Didn't we, teams? We did. We agreed to make it work. And we're committed to making this work this year. So what will happen, Angela Grant will manage the overall initiative, and together these guys will share information, bring information to and from, and whatever's going in one region will be cascaded to the other regions, other countries. That way we'll have consistency of approach, we'll grow together, we'll share best practice. Going on from that again, another area we need to stretch to, testing in healthcare. We have been very fortunate in that through our assessment links, we've been quite close to testing and healthcare through the assessments we do. We need to be closer, and there's quite a significant task here to go through. We need to have similar approaches across the business. We thought about extending the forum, what is the Assessor Development Forum, to include these areas. It was Andrew Lawn who suggested that we have purpose-built forums for the time being for these areas. And these are being built right now as we speak, and you'll see something happening in respect of this over the next few weeks. Again, going back to the screen here, the pop-up here, Inspiring Leadership, One EMEA, One BSI. You could say we've tried this in the past. You could say we've been here before, and you might well be right. I think when I've been involved in this before, as a business, we have not been ready, and we have not been able. In 2010, we are both ready, we're both able, and we'll take the challenge. So, fast forward with BSI training, fast forward to Rob.
Actually, there's one thing we have to do before then.
Doesn't involve you. Oh, I can go. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.